The fire that judged Aaron's sons. There's a fire in the Bible that I've thought about a lot. And it's not the fire that came down from heaven at Pentecost. It's not the fire that was sent to judge Sodom and Gomorrah. It's not even the fire that the prophet Elijah called down from heaven when he was on Mount Carmel. No, this fire comes from the same place as those fires, but it's much more mysterious. And I think there are some important lessons for us to learn from it. It's found in Leviticus chapter 10, verses 1 to 2, and it says, Nadab and Abihu, the sons of Aaron, took each of them an unauthorized fire and offered it before the Lord, something he had not commanded them. And suddenly fire came out from the presence of the Lord and consumed them. If you read the verses that come before this, you find out that Nadab and Abihu were priests, and they were serving in the tabernacle of Moses in the wilderness. They were the older sons of Aaron, who was the brother of Moses and the first high priest of Israel. And their job was to burn incense on the altar of incense every morning when they were on duty. But one day, instead of burning the authorized incense, they brought their own. And the moment that they did, fire came down from God and killed them. I don't want to scare anyone here, because God is not angry like this today. We do inhabit a temple or tabernacle, where sacrifices and offerings are being made the way they were in the Old Testament. And the Holy Spirit has not given any commands that we are to burn incense, so we're not going to have a problem with that. But there are still two important lessons for us to learn from this passage. No, 1. God's holiness is not casual. The Hebrew writer of this passage doesn't just say that God was angry, he says that fire came out from God's presence. The fire came from God himself. This tells us that God is holy, that he is absolutely set apart, and that holiness is something that he takes very seriously. In fact, he takes so seriously that when people try to counterfeit worship, when they try to bring him things that are not exactly what he asked for, they die. And number 2, worship must be pure. It must be exactly what God has said. We can't add to it or take away from it. If we do, it won't be acceptable to God. You can't love God in your own way. You can only love God in the way that he has shown you. And the way that he has shown us to love him is not through incense or through sacrifices or through new inventions, but simply through faith in Jesus Christ, who cleanses us from all unrighteousness. So let's learn from this passage. Let's make sure that our worship is pure and that we leave room for no wood, hay or stubble, but that it is gold, silver, and precious stones. Well, that's it today from our channel. Till next time, may the Lord bless you and keep you in his perfect peace.